Hey folks, Moose here. So this is going to be just a quick video, hopefully less than 5 minutes. So right now I'm clearing out some inventory. I went through a lot of the laptops that I had, pretty much anything over 20 bucks that I can find on eBay for value, listed as parts, not working. I will sell. Most of them are going for 50 to 100 bucks each, which is great. Also, I don't know if you guys watch some of my other videos about these big e-waste hauls that I get from large tech companies, but a lot of these like docking stations like this, even untested like these, I can get 35-40 bucks each. And power supplies, I mean, I've got, I'll wiggle this around here. So that whole bag is filled with one specific type of power supplies, are the Dell PA-6 family. Plus I have all these other ones. And what I do is I sort them out, Dell, then HP, whatever else I have. And make sure that, they're not damaged, or if they are damaged, it's just like the casing pulling off the wire. Like what we have here, it's damaged a little bit. When it's taped up, I won't try and resell it. But if I can see that the wire is not physically damaged, like there's no copper showing, I'll still list that as used and slightly damaged, and still get some money for them. Like for these down here, I can get 50 bucks for a lot of 5 of them, and I've got a bag with like 30 in it. So it pays to hold on to these things and try and list them. I've got all these things, these iPads. They're locked, but you can still sell them for parts. Like for this lot of 3, I'll get about 100 bucks for them. And like all these other random laptops that I've got around. These are all worth 100 bucks each for parts. Same with this one. And I'm going to include power supplies. Another good reason to keep all these extra power supplies. If you're going to sell laptops on eBay, it's good to have a power supply that goes with it. And again, I sort them out. So if I get get HP, I know I go to this bin, pull out an HP, check, see if it fits, see if it powers on, even better. So it's good to do that. I've got that little basket of cards that I've got to go through that a buddy of mine on my Facebook Precious Metal E-Waste Recycling group has helped me out before. I'm going to reach out to him and see if he can help me again, because it's hard to find out exactly what they are for me. Anyways, but the main reason why I am filming this video today is because, again, I'm cleaning my office, and I was just out of curiosity, I was looking at, metal prices and ingots, the ones that I've been making, and I know a lot of people have asked, is it worth it to melt down ingots and make ingots? Well, I'm going to firmly state that yes, it is worth it, and here's why. So right now, the national average price for copper is $3.41 a pound. Now this 5-pound ingot is selling on eBay for $45 to $50. So that's close to $10 a pound. Now granted, you have to pay 10% of that to eBay, and now with eBay they monitor your earnings, so you'll have to pay taxes at the end of the year, but you're still going to be making way more than what the scrapyard will pay you. And plus it's fun to melt them down. So copper, you're getting roughly $10 a pound on the aluminum. Right now the national average is 65 cents a pound, and with ingots you can get up to $2 a pound. Now granted, it's not as profitable, but because aluminum melts so quickly and easily, and you can melt a whole bunch on one tank of propane, like with my Devil Forge. One tank of propane cost me $15 to refill at BJ's Wholesale Club. And, again, with these, I can get $2 a pound on, brain fart, on eBay. There we go. So, again, if you melt, all it takes is, like, what? 10 pounds? 10, 12 pounds of ingots, and you've paid for the propane. So there's a little bit of a profit margin there, not huge, but you can still end up making, probably, if you use a full tank of propane, I mean, you could melt down probably 30, 40, 50 ingots on one tank of propane. So if you do the math, 50 1 pound, 1.5 pound ingots, your propane cost is 15 minus 65 cents a pound. You're still making a little bit of money. Brass, right now, and I'm looking at the iScrap app website. No, I don't want to look at that ad. I don't want to subscribe for price alerts. I'm already subscribed. Copper, steel, brass. Brass is at $1.80 a pound. And again, for a 5-pound ingot on eBay, they're selling for $40 to $50 a pound, which is really weird because it's like pretty much the same price as copper. So again, you're getting almost $10 a pound on eBay versus going to the scrapyard. Now, I mean, the math speaks for itself. I mean, granted, I don't have any intentions of selling any of my copper bars just yet, but it's really nice to know that, one, I'm not losing money by making ingots out of them. I'm actually increasing the value, which is important, especially for people who are like, stockpiling or, want something for a rainy day. And being in the business that I'm in, the little side business that I have of recycling, I mean, I still have tons of copper. I've got a trash barrel full of copper that I need to melt down. I just accidentally melted my gas line to the Devil Forge, so I gotta replace that before I can melt more. And it's -3 outside, so not the best weather to melt copper. But anyways, you get the point. So selling to the scrapyard is great. It's quick. It's easy. You can unload and move metal really fast. Or you can melt it down, make a lot more money, and especially since with the Devil Forge, it doesn't really take a whole lot of time. I mean, in 30 minutes you can melt down 10 pounds of copper easy. So 30 minutes, 10 pounds, that's 2 5-pound bars, say $80. So you're making, and it doesn't even come close to using a full tank of propane, but let's say it does. So that's $15 plus 10 pounds of copper at $3.80, so that's $38. You're still making almost $40 an hour just melting the stuff down. So that's pretty decent, and that's assuming you only make 2 ingots in an hour, which you can do a hell of a lot more than that. I mean, you could probably make 10 ingots in an hour using that same tank of propane. So you do the math for yourself. And another important thing to note is that while looking for these things on eBay, I don't look at what's listed for sale, and I mentioned this in tons of other videos. You can filter down your search to sold items and completed items, and that'll tell you exactly what things are going for now. So I can see that just today, well over 10 ingots, 5-pound ingots for copper have sold, all within the $40 to $50 price range. So that's important. If you do want to sell these, make them to sell. I know lots of other people do, and I mean, it's especially in today's economy, people have faith in metal. Metal is something that is always going to be needed. It's something that the value it rarely goes down too far. With copper, we've seen some ups and downs in the past 10 years. But yeah, so there you have it. So, is it worth it to do it? In my opinion, absolutely. Especially with copper and brass. Brass is a little bit more dangerous because you've got that zinc, whatever fumes and smoke that come off of it, so you got to watch out for that. Copper, if it's pure copper, there's not a whole lot of toxicity as far as like fumes from melting it. But that doesn't mean there isn't, because usually there's crap on it, like greases or other things that can burn off, you don't want to breathe in. Same with aluminum, not a whole lot of toxicity from that, but again, the profit margin is a lot smaller. But there you have it. So I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell thing, all that stuff. And stay tuned. Like I said before, this year I'm going to try and put out much more content, even on my other channel, the DIY Daddy channel, which I haven't touched in like 2 years. But yeah, and this might be my last year on YouTube, so I'm trying to go out with a bang. Maybe try one more time to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, get my silver play button, but hey, if I don't, oh well. So again, thanks for watching. See ya.